It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of them. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one. Into the box comes leadoff man Yunel Escobar, and we are ready for baseball.
Third baseman, number 6, Yunel Escobar.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Throw on to first, and Escobar is retired for the game's first out.
The left fielder, number 3, Craig Gentry.
Craig Gentry will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Holland has his sign. First pitch on its way. In the air now out to left field. Desmond has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And I don't think he got quite as much of that one as he would have liked. He got it up on the handle a little bit, and as a result, this becomes a routiner out there in left field.
Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, for whatever reason, he has been a ton better on the road. He's on the road here in this one, so expect a good ball game.
Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Delino DeShields.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Standing in now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Yeah. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. In there, strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another one sent foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun moves over, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. After 1, no score. Albert Pujols will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Holland's ready. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two-0 count. Here it comes. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there at the knees, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not. If there's two away, most likely he scores easily. Instead, they have to wind up holding him at third base. I got to tell you, if that were me standing on second base right now, I'd be saying, yo, where's my RBI?
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Got a great job right there with runners in scoring position. They decide to pitch to him with the base open, and he makes them pay, driving in 2 on the ground rule double.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
1-0 pitch on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Two and 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
To short, hit hard. Andres fields it cleanly, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting 8, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Carlos Perez digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
swing and a miss, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A man at third with one away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
Johnny Giavotella will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
And when a pitcher's in trouble out there, don't get him out of it by going after pitches that aren't good to drive. I mean, you're playing right into his hands when you go after slop like that.
Yunel Escobar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Craig Gentry will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
3 runs already home here. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good battle. Count remains full. To short. Andrus has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 3 and the Rangers nothing. Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Got him.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Gentry. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a ball, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Giavotella is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That ball's foul.
Holland into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more cerebral talent in the game. I mean, it's one thing to have the physical ability, but it's another thing to combine that with his mental aptitude. He's made a nice adjustment there to pick up the base hit.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's on target, and the big fella Pujols is out trying to steal a base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Way outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Number 30 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels go quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Rougned Odor to begin the inning. 7, 8, 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Brian Holiday takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gentry calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. C.J. Cron is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Holland sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Simmons racing for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Into the box, Carlos Perez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off in the Ranger 4th, right fielder, number 30.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's Prince Fielder, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The third baseman.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gentry has a beat on it. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. Givotella heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Johnny.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
Yunel Escobar will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4.
The left fielder number.
We'll try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. And he takes a called strike 2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Andrus relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Mitch Moreland will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Shoemaker's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Pujols is there for it. 1 out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ian Desmond is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
The 1-0 delivery. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground, left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Rougned Odor in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball one.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitches, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. Still down 3-0. Keone Kela will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 50, Keone Kela.
Mike Trout will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Angels 3 and the Rangers nothing. Elvis Andrus will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Shoemaker looks in. 1-1 on its way.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On his way to pitch number 75. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Brian Holiday is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Delino DeShields will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
He's good.
Runner back safely. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball.
2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Two one, here it is. Andrus is moving. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Two out, nobody on. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Drilled to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 3 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. C.J. Cron will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
In there, no balls and a strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. 3-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. And that's just what they've done.
Andrelton Simmons digs in at the box following a double in his last at-bat that saw him get gunned down trying to turn it into a triple.
And I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
Carlos Perez strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. He gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Into the box now, Johnny Giavotella, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Number 30 will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Number 30. Between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. Shoemaker steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Prince Fielder will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Hot shot towards the hole. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Adrian Beltre will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Simmons is there. Giavotella on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 43.
Leading off the inning, Yunel Escobar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike two now. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, account.
The pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Craig Gentry. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Albert Pujols ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Ian Desmond will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Shoemaker gets the sign. Here it is on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Here's Odor now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It's such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, 2 down now. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Elvis Andrus will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First offering on its way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Jake Diekman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Cole Calhoun, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are two right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful, and this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Three and 1. Here it is. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Catcher, Carlos Perez.
Carlos Perez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Brian Holiday will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Pujols is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far. Delino DeShields will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 30.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Number 30 will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Out in front of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry, too. That's just not right.
Prince Fielder gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Trying to tempt Fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
2 out with the man at first. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Houston Street is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 16, Houston Street.
Adrian Beltre will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Street's ready. Here's the 2-0. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Giovitella is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 3-0. Good night from Arlington.